Hello, wonderful people. Hope you are doing amazingly great all over the world, wherever you are. It's already midweek, and I'm sure you must have been getting along well in your places of work, in your places of assignment, maybe in school. For those who are still on lockdown, you are enjoying yourself, having a nice time, regardless of your situation. Always stay positive. Always be positive. Good things are bound to happen. Always be positive. So it's a huge honor and a privilege to come to you again on the wings of air this week. Last week we were discussing about some of the challenges people encounter while pursuing their purpose in life, searching for their purpose in life. This week we are going to talk or discuss about dangers of assumptions. But before we do that, we would like to please thank those who have subscribed to our channel, and we appeal to you to please subscribe to our channel, like and share our video. Now we are going to discuss the dangers of assumption. Have you ever noticed that whenever you feel angry negatively at someone's comment, it's usually because of your tendency to assume? Assumption means passing judgment without complete information. It's easy to make assumption. Yeah. All you need is incomplete information about a situation or an event, and your unwillingness to ask the question you need to complete information. In the absence of complete information, you have to fill in the blank space with your own interpretation. That's it. That's how assumption is formed. Many people are guilty of assumption, probably because that is how we are wired as humans. According to neurobiologists, human brain is a huge neural network that requires enormous amount of energy to function. There are billions of cells in our brain, and each of them makes tens of thousands of connections with each other. This combination of brain cell connections allows for critical analysis, and this critical thinking comes with huge energy cost. So, to save energy, the brain has to encode things efficiently. And one of the ways that our brain saves energy is by making assumptions. We lean on past experiences to draw patterns and apply them, especially when we encounter new situations that are similar to our previous experiences. There was a story of a wedding ceremony where a pastor asked the congregation if anyone knows any reason why this couple to be should not be joined together in the sacrament of holy matrimony. Let that person speak up now or forever keep quiet. You can imagine what the atmosphere would be like. The church was dead. And all of a sudden, a lady with a baby started coming from the back of the church to the altar where a pastor was standing with bride and groom. At first, people thought she was searching for a seat, but she kept moving, passing the pews and moved up to the sanctuary. The bride, on sighting her, collapsed. So the pastor asked the lady, "Madam, what do you have to say?" The woman said, "Pastor, we can't hear you clearly at the back, please. Can you speak louder?" Meanwhile, the bride had fainted because she assumed that her husband-to-be has a baby mama. You know that young lady could have died because of assumption. This is a dangerous phenomenon and it has ruined many human relationships. We presume that we don't know the motive or intention of other people, and to protect ourselves from a perceived harm, we have to connect the dots with the information given to us at present. Nowadays, social interactions are becoming too complicated because one facial expression or a joke can set off thousands of interpretations in the other person's head. One change in tone or the choice of words one person chooses to use in a conversation can spark anger in the other person. Just within microseconds, your mind will generate loads of questions. What did he mean by that tone, joke, or comment? What did that facial expression mean? That her voice was rude and condescending. Do they think I'm stupid? Who does he think he is? And lots more. Thoughts like these can come in your consciousness in a second and get your blood boiling. The next thing you know, your mood has started shifting and begin to analyze the other person sharply, criticizing their next move more harshly and looking for revenge. Soon the night turns into day and the other person would have moved on, unaware of the fact that you are harboring such negative feelings over a seemingly harmless comment or casual talk. Even if the other person meant no harm, it is too late. The thought is ingrained in your head thanks to your negative mindset. And because of your pride and fear of being overly sensitive, you crave for justice over your own supposed ego. Because of assumption, yes, Asking questions make things clear and reduces the likelihood of misunderstanding appearing in the future. Asking questions is like a beam of light in a dark cave. It helps everyone get on the same page because we are all living off assumptions. As such, nobody is perfect. Understanding our imperfections as humans will help us to see life as a teamwork, requiring us to complement each other. We gain nothing persecuting ourselves and creating enemies where none exist. We are all deserving persons and valuable even with all our imperfections. It will also help us to spend time finding solutions to move humanity forward instead of creating needless problems and drama for ourselves through assumption. Until I come to you next week, have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you.